Hello and welcome back. So we're going to now take the horizontal spins that we've learned, so above the head, the neck wrap, the waist wrap, and around the legs. And I'm going to just do a little bit of a flow to see how you can link some of these moves together, because they all have a way of joining, and you can create a really beautiful flow to move through a space with these. So I like to start maybe with above the head, and then you can come down the waist, maybe come back up, neck wrap, leg, neck. So again, while you're doing these moves, as you're moving the stuff down your body, you can also move your body. So say I'm doing a horizontal spin up here. When I come down the waist, rather than just staying in the same spot, I can use this moment as I'm coming down my waist to turn with the staff, okay? So it's here, as it comes down, I turn and it comes back up. So this adds a little bit more dynamic to the movement, okay? Maybe you want to come up, do a leg, turn. Maybe you want to go into a neck wrap, around. Okay? So you can start to add movement. And the beauty of staff is that you can move with the staff as it's just kind of pinned to your body. So even if I want to do a hand spin and I want to stop and I want to turn with it, it's a lot easier to turn with this, I feel, than a vertical, because a vertical one is a bit of a different movement, but of course you can mix them all together. But we just play with the horizontal spins for now, because you can just have the staff spin pinned to your hip even, and you can move through a space. Maybe you want to go in circles, just making steps. You know, you can start to incorporate how this could look as you move through a space. For example, neck wrap, going leg. Maybe you want to do some nice pirouettes. And if you've already done the movement workshops at the start of the course, then these kind of movements of moving through the space should come quite easily. If not, then maybe you haven't spent enough time on moving without the staff first, because you take the staff away and then, you know, a lot of it is just movement, and the staff is just literally staying in the same position. So if you're not really free-flowing within your body, within the movement without the staff, then it's going to take you a little bit longer. But once you've practiced the other stuff without the staff, and then you just add the staff to a point, then you're going to start to free up your world a lot. Okay? And there's no rush. And that's the beauty of staff. You can go as slow as you want. I could do this, you know, in slow motion. Looking at my feet, maybe stumble a little bit. How can you play around with a horizontal spin? Okay? So yeah. Explore, have some fun as usual. It's all about the fun in the end. If you're not having fun with what you're doing, why are you doing it? You know, if it becomes something that you're really like, oh man, this is just annoying, then, you know, maybe you need to reevaluate the reason you're doing it, or come back at a different time to this particular concept, play around with some other things, and then come back to it at another time. Because sometimes if you get stuck with one thing for too long, it gets a little bit like, it just gets annoying or frustrating. So go off and do some other things, and now and then come back with a fresh mindset, and you'll be surprised at how quickly things will click. So yeah, try that method. But yeah, have a great time exploring with horizontal planes, because it is one of the best ways to move through a space beautifully, and it really adds such a nice dynamic that I don't see a lot of staff spinners doing. A lot of staff spinners just want to do really fast, this kind of stuff. But if you can mix in the horizontal stuff with the vertical stuff, it's going to look really beautiful, okay? So I'll see you on the next tutorial, and much love to you.